Hello, it's week 7 of season 3 of the Andy Griffith Show. This week's episode title is Lawman Barney. Barney, what's up this week?
And I'm driving around and I come across some guys selling vegetables out of their truck on the side of the road. So I go up to them and I say, "You fellas must be strangers around here. I better straighten you out. Street vending is not permitted in Mayberry." But they just make fun of me and I say, "Now look, you happen to be talking to the law. Don't you get snot-nosed with me." But then they tell me to get. And I say, "You're going to be sorry you ever started up with me. You're in a lot of trouble." And I drive off.
And then back in the courthouse, you're all depressed about that encounter, and Opie's in there. He wants to play darts with you, but you turn him down. And Andy notices you're depressed, and he tries to find out what's wrong, and you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I tell him I don't have any problems. I'm happy. I'm very happy. See?
And then Andy drives out later, just by chance sees the same guys, and he tells them to move on, and they argue with him at first, but then they move on. They say, "Yeah, this one's not fooling." And Andy says, "What do you mean this one?" And they describe the encounter they had with you, and they make fun of you, and Andy says, for your benefit, he says, "I wish you hadn't done that." He acts scared the first time, and then he comes back a second time, and he's all mean, and he talks about how you use your gun, and he really builds you up, but you don't know this yet.
And then Andy comes in the courthouse and says he heard there's some guys selling out of the truck and that I need to go running off. And I say I don't want to, but he says it's an order. And this time they do show me some respect and they leave. And I say, "Okay, let's move. Let's get that vehicle out of here." And then I come back in the courthouse and I'm real proud of myself. And I tell Andy I took care of them. I say, "Yeah, they run like chickens in a storm."
And then at the filling station, those guys stop to get some gas, and then you go driving by, and the locals wave at you, but then they make fun of you and say, and the guys say, "Oh, I thought he was real mean," and they say, "No, he's not mean. He's silly. He's not mean at all." And they say, "Oh, we heard he was mean." "Well, if he's not, we're going to go set up our truck again." And they say to tell you that they're back in business.
So Floyd comes in the courthouse and he tells Andy what just happened at the filling station. And I'm in the back room and I hear it. And I get real depressed. I come out and I say, "Oh, so that's why them fellas run off. Doy, oh doy." And then Andy says he's going to go running off. And I say, "Can I come with you?" And then when we're almost there, I ask Andy to get out of the car, because I want to handle it myself. So I go out and I tell the fellas, "You fellas, I'm warning you for the last time. You take your truck and you get out of here. This is the deputy sheriff talking. Do you see this badge? It says that I'm sworn to uphold the law. Now that's just what I need to do, and you fellas better respect it. It's just as simple as that. You're both a whole lot bigger than me, but this badge represents a whole lot of people who are a whole lot bigger than either one of you. Now are you going to get moving?" And they finally move on. And then Andy says, "Nice work, Barney. That's as fine a job of stalking as I ever seen." And I say, "Yeah, if they hadn't moved, I'd have put a bullet in my gun like this. And I'd have said, if you fellas ain't out of here on the count of 3, I'm drawing on you. 1, 2, 3.
And then you shoot the tire of the squad car out on accident. But anyway, the guys are gone. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week for episode 8.